Okay, this shape is an isosceles trapezoid. I'm sorry, a trapezoidal prism. So to draw the net for this shape, I'm going to need a big, long lateral area and a trapezoid drawn on either end. Now we're going to need 4 sides. So we're going to have to add one more side here for the top. Okay, so we have 4 sides of this lateral area that will match up with all 4 sides of the base. So let's put the values of the base around the bases. So this is 7, the small side is 7, the long side is 10, and one of the legs of the trapezoid is 6, and one is 5. Okay, so if we match these up, this side has to match up, and that's 6. This side has to match up, so that's 5, and then 7 would match up with this final piece over here, so that's 7. The height of this trapezoid is 3 from the main figure, so we'll put a 3 right there. And the height of the whole trapezoid is 20, so this distance between the two bases is 20. So we can do the area of each one of these and add them together for the lateral area, or you can just add up the length of the whole rectangle, multiply it by 20, and the whole length of the side is 28. These added up is 28. So our lateral area is going to be the perimeter of our base times our height, which is 28 times 20 for the height, which will give us 560 meters squared. So then we need the area of the base, which is 1/2 the height times base 1 plus base 2, because it's the area of a trapezoid. So the trapezoid's height is 3, and the two bases of the trapezoid are 7 and 10. So the area of our base is 25.5 meters squared. So the surface area is going to be our lateral area, all of this, plus the two bases. So we can just substitute in 560, and then the two bases can be 25.5, and the total surface area is 611 meters squared. And the volume is simply the base times the height, as it is for every prism. We already know the area of the base is 25.5, and we already know the height is 20, so we just have to multiply those two values together, and that is 510 millimeters cubed. We can go on to number 7. Number 7 is a cone. So this is the formula you have to have memorized. The lateral area of a cone is 1/2 CL, remembering that C stands for your circumference, which is pi d, and L is your slant height. The slant height is right here. We do not have it, so we have to use the Pythagorean theorem to find it. So we can set up 16 squared plus 12 squared is equal to the slant height squared. When you solve that, you will get 400 here equals slant height squared, so slant height is 20. So we can put 20 on our diagram. Okay, so let's substitute in 1/2 pi dl. Pi times the diameter. The diameter is 16 times 2, so that's 32. So 32, and the slant height we found is 20. So when we multiply all of that out, we get 320 miles squared. So the surface area is going to be the lateral area plus our base area. We don't have our base area, so we need to find that. The base area, because the base is a circle, we're going to use pi r squared. So the radius is 16 square 16 and multiply it by pi, So the area is going to be 256 pi miles squared. So we can substitute in here. And I'm sorry, saw my mistake here, 320 pi miles squared. Okay, so the lateral area is 320 pi plus the base area, which is 256 pi. When we add that together, we will end up with 576 pi, and that will be approximately 1,809.56 miles squared. Oops, sorry. Okay. And then the volume is just going to be the area of the base times the height, but since it only has one base, it's not a cylinder, we're going to divide that volume by 3. We already know the area of the base. The area of the base is 256 pi. The height is 12, so we're going to multiply that by 12, but then divide our answer by 3. And the final answer there will end up being 3,216.99 miles cubed.